obviously with Scott Hall passing away, that kind of hit me because I started thinking about how big of a supporter he was of mine. And I'm jumping a little ahead here in our discussion, but it kind of made me rethink how grateful I am for all the guys that came before me that have helped me so much over the years.
Now, when did you meet Scott Hall? Obviously, who just passed away. When did you meet Scott?
I mean, we had met in passing on the Indies, but I never really like got to talk to him. But then when I was in NXT, he came down to guest coach, and I went up to say hi to him, and he's like, "Hey, man, you're my favorite guy on the show." And I'm like, "All right, who told you to say that to mess with
Yeah.
me?" You know, like I thought he was ribbing me. I did.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in that bubble and there's so many talented people, like a lot of people don't have an ego. They're not there like I'm the best one here. You're just trying to do your best to make the whole product better. And for him to say that, I was like looking around, waiting for somebody to start laughing, you know. And he didn't. And instead, he said, he goes, "They got some kid driving me around this weekend, but I'm going to tell them I'm riding with you." I was like, "Okay, like I'm not going to say no."
Right.
And that was it, man. Like we rode together that whole weekend. He was in my car, and we were just going like eating and being late to shows, and then I was getting taken off shows, and then he was just like, "Screw this, I'm not staying here if you're not working. This is stupid." And it was like a whole weekend of shenanigans that I hadn't had since I was on the Indies, and it kind of gave me that mindset of like, stop treating this so serious. It's like obviously it's a serious thing, but stop caring in a sense of just let loose and have fun, and don't let all this side nonsense kind of like get in your head and make you distract you from the ultimate goal, which is to have fun and make money, you know.
Man, Hall is great. I worked with him like 4 times, I think it was. He's just so cool. We literally had
Yeah.
spent like a whole full day, like almost like 24 hours together because it was a signing. Then we had to drive someplace late at night. This place, nothing nefarious. He had a booking at a strip club of all places,
Mhm.
which was crazy. But we drove all night to get there, and then of course he's booked it like I think it was like midnight to 2 or 3 in the morning. Then they had to drive him all the way back. So I spent all day and night with him. Didn't drink at all. He goes, bro. He's like, obviously this was later in his life, and obviously he got cleaner. I mean, this is like
Right.
3 or 4 years ago, but he was basically gave me like life lessons along the way.
Oh
There
yeah.
was 2 really nice hotels. They put him in the real expensive one, but they're on the same street. He's like, I told these guys, why would you book me there? You could have saved $200. Book me here. It's on the same street. They're both nice. So like his thought process was just even for that was like great. I
Yeah.
loved him.
No, he was absolutely a genius, and again, just another guy that I'm fortunate enough to have kind of everything aligned, and we crossed paths when we did. Um, just what a guy, and a huge loss for the business. Absolutely.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please help me out and like this video, then click the subscribe and get notifications buttons so you don't miss any of my latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Facebook at the Hannibal TV for more live streams and videos. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the Hannibal TV.